Electric cars is a huge revolution in terms of automobiles. Electric car plays a big role. If you look at the global electric vehicles and the allied impact in terms of investments, is extraordinary momentum now. The global sales of electric car accelerated fast in 2020, rising 43% to more than 3 million, despite overall car sales slumping by a fifth during the coronavirus pandemic. Tesla was the brand selling the most electric cars, delivering almost 500,000, followed by Volkswagen. Sale of electric cars more than doubled in Europe, pushing the region past China as the world's biggest market for them. Sale of battery electric vehicles, BEV, and plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, that is PHEV, plug-in one, made 4.2% of the global market, up from 2.5% in 2019. The rising sales are being driven by government policies to reduce carbon emissions, but a key factor is that electric cars are simply better technology. Sale of electric cars did fall below 2019 levels from March to June at the height of the COVID-19 lockdowns, but recovered strongly after that, and by December were double in December 2019. When you look at the investments in electronic vehicles, it's a huge market again. Let's look at it. Wall Street and Silicon Valley poured billions of dollars into electronic vehicle and related companies in 2020, betting on their future dominance, and in many cases fueling valuations that bear little relation to the company's current or expected production and sales. General Motors Company, Ford Motor Company, and other legacy automakers amped investments in electronic vehicles and autonomous vehicles, with GM going as for the weighing phase out internal combustion engine vehicles with less than 15 years. Tesla, of course, joined S&P 500 index in 2020 after finally showing consistent profit. New companies such as Neo Inc., Nikola Corp, and Fisker attracted outsized investors' attention, and the involvement of special purpose acquisition companies become nearly commonplace. Tesla share price 15th March 2021 is $708 and 20th March is what was 85.51. So you can see almost 9 times. Ford announced it plans to invest $29 billion towards electric and autonomous vehicles through 2025. The bulk of the spending, $22 billion, is for electric vehicles, almost doubling the Blue Oval's original plans. The commitment is now closer to that of General Motors, which is spending $27 billion to launch 30 electric vehicles globally by the end of 2025. So it's going to be a huge opportunity. If you look at who leads the charge towards electric mobility, largest markets in terms of plug-in electric passenger car sales in 2020, if you look at it, China up by 15%, 1.246, that is 1.2 million. Germany with 394,000, that is also up by 263%. United States has gone up to 328,000, that's up by 4%. France 185,000, 186,000 I should say, 20% up, 200% up I should say. United Kingdom has moved 175,802, that is 140% up. Look at the acceleration, exponential growth. Norway 105,709, that is 33%, including plug-in hybrid and light vehicles, excluding commercial vehicle sources. So it's all important. It's all a hybrid model is also coming. So when it comes to the global sales, China leads the electric vehicle market with a growth 15%. China boasts largest electronic vehicle market, while Norway has the highest share of electric cars in the passenger car sales. In Europe, several EV markets saw triple-digit growth in 2020 electric vehicle sales. Although the US has the third largest EV market, growth only reached 4% last year. Electric vehicles in India. First Ola electrical vehicle will be launched in June 2021 once the factory is ready. The first one will be in June 2021. 100 public charging stations. You need charging stations with 500 charging points at a prominent locations will be operational by December this year. M-Auto, a private auto rickshaw service provider, has introduced about 100 e-rickshaws on Chennai roads for commuter services. M-Auto, that's also an opportunity. Electric cars in the Gulf, in the UAE, Dubai has been working towards its long-term goal, electrification, and has launched several initiatives over the past few years to encourage sustainable choice among its residents. They signed a deal for 200 Tesla vehicles to be added to the Dubai taxi corporation fleet in 2017 to promote the Emirates plan of green mobility solutions as a part of the plan to have 25% of the city's trips converted into driverless journeys by 2030. In addition, the city completed the construction of 200 charging stations in the Emirates by 2018 and is currently exempting registered electric vehicles from charging fees until the end of 2021 and parking fees till 2022. Dubai, along with Abu Dhabi, has launched e-scooters. Al-Buraq Automobiles chairman and CEO Salman Jassim Darwish said the company has plans to start launching electric cars from Porsche by the end of December and beginning of January 2021. So it's already on now. It's all happening across the Gulf. Electric cars charging infrastructure in Qatar. That is a major change. Qatar launches electric vehicles and the charging infrastructure guideline. This guideline coming to support the establishment of infrastructure regulations for electric vehicles in the country, which will encourage the spread of these types of vehicles, which will contribute to the diversification of energy sources and the reduction of carbon emissions in the country. The guide answers all questions relating to the installation of electric vehicles, charging units for both government and private sector, especially with regard to the selection of chargers, type of charging equipment, and the general specification that must be available in any charger, including charging capacity, charging current and payment collections, screen and display, charging point of protocol, IP rating, connections quality, and warranty for hardware. The guide also reviews the different capacities of charging stations and their suitability according to each location. So plenty of excitement around the world on the electric cars. Qatar is also gearing up. Gulf states are gearing up. Global brands are already stepping into it. Now we have seen the momentum in many pockets of the world, including China and United States, Germany. So, excitement is on now in real order to promote electric vehicles so that carbon reduction will come down.